listen to me. Are you listening? Are you really tuning in to what I'm about to say to you? I hope you are, because this message is going to resonate with somebody. You hear me? Okay, let's go. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to accept what you're about to hear, because you've been having a tug of war with this for a long time. Here it is. You waiting for an apology? You ain't never gonna get it. Never. You know why? Because the person don't think they was wrong. That's why. And you can't make somebody do what they're not ready to do and what they don't take ownership in doing. See, it takes a mature individual to say, I apologize. You was right and I was wrong. And what you have to realize is, although we say we're mature, we're not. Although we know that we're wrong, we will never admit it. And some of y'all been waiting for an apology for years. It's been so long that the other person has gone on with their life and you're still hoping to backtrack to get that apology that you're never, ever going to get. You have been in relationships that was not right. Your partner have said some very degrading and demeaning things to you that made you feel a certain type of way. And today, you're still carrying that weight of the words that has cut you so deeply. For the partners that physically abused you and left you battered and bruised, not just on the outside, but the scars that you wear on the inside. You wait on an apology. You're never going to get it. Some things we have to be okay with and let it go. You waiting for somebody to close the chapter? They not finna do you that favor and close the chapter, because sometimes they want to see you suffer. Sometimes they want to see you upset. Sometimes they want to see you stressed, down, out, and broken. And they did those things intentionally. So you're waiting for an apology? Give the apology to yourself. Apologize to yourself for staying in the situation as long as you did. Apologize to yourself for ignoring the signs when they were slapping in your face, left side, right side, forehead, chin. Apologize to yourself for that. Apologize to yourself for accepting the gifts when they hit you the first time and said they were never going to do it again. They hit you 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Apologize to yourself for allowing yourself to get addicted, to run from the problems that you were facing. Apologize to yourself for taking care of a grown individual who was good and able to work a job, but you feel like you would be Superwoman or Superman and step up to the plate and put your cape on and think you can handle your bills and they bills too, and it became too much. Apologize to yourself for accepting the cheating behavior over and over again when you knew they was not going to change. But you thought you would stay there and you thought you can make a difference, or you thought you can do some things that would change them. No, let me give you a 411, make it a 911. People change because they have to want to change. Nothing you can do or say will make them change. Apologize to yourself for staying because you felt like everything was your fault. And it wasn't. It wasn't your fault. Those individuals evil way before you met them. That's the bags of demons that they've been carrying for a long time. You just happen to be the person that stepped onto the street in which they lived on. And you happen to be the person that did not pay attention to the warning signs that were before you. You got people that your so-called friends that said they was your buddy, your homies, your ride and die from way back when. And you wait for them to apologize for telling your business, for setting you up, from lying on you. They ain't going to do it because, first of all, in order to apologize, You've got to acknowledge that you was wrong. In order for you to apologize, you got to acknowledge that you didn't do it or you did do it. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't apologize unless you're taking ownership to something. And a lot of us, what we don't do, what we won't do, even if we're asked to do, is apologize. Because we feel like we are justified in our actions. We are justified in our wrongness. We are justified in how we treat people. We are justified in our behavior, and we are not. When you make somebody cry, when you make somebody unalive themselves, when you make somebody feel a certain way and it's not pleasant, then you need to apologize. When you say something that you should not have said, you need to apologize. When you lie on somebody, when you know the truth, you need to apologize. When you have become a professional cheater, you need to apologize. You need to apologize. You need to apologize. So, for those who've been holding on, waiting for an apology, for those who've been surfing behind the scenes on social media to see if they was going to own them to their wrongdoing, going into your bank account, running up your credit card bill, driving your car till it's undrivable. For those of you who waiting for an apology, get used to it. You may not never get it. And you should know and you should understand that they themselves don't feel like they done nothing wrong. They don't. Because they have convinced themselves that what they have done or what they are doing is right. And everybody else is wrong except for them. And you need to understand that. So, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, close the chapter yourself, and move on with life. Stop imprisoning yourself. Stop living in bondage, waiting for somebody to apologize to you when they're never going to do it. And you need to be okay with that. Hear me clearly and loudly.